Sorry. So it's a very simple technique that actually has gone. Nobody uses it. Probably nobody knows it, but it's so simple that when you hear the technique, you will realize you always knew it. So, all right, yours, Khyati, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Your blessings needed.
Most welcome, most welcome. Always.
So, good evening, everyone. Today's technique is from Sir's technique only, but this is the most, easiest and important technique I found till now. Actually, in this technique, I can share with you just today's example. I got a call from a lady. She is just 29 or 30 years old only. I asked her about her chart and other things, just to check the charts. Now we have habit that जो भी मिलता है, we are asking their charts and we are just seeing the techniques and connecting with the techniques. That's what we learned from Sir. And that's how we are testing the techniques. So her moon was in 10th house and with Rahu. So I just asked her one thing. Do you have pain in the your knees? She was shocked, literally shocked. How you know? I mean, 28, no, 29 years old girl, and she has pain in knees from years. How it is possible? So that's how this technique is like very amazing. Very simple but very amazing. So let's start. Where moon sits, there will be problem in that body part. So the technique is where moon sits, there is the problem in that body part. See where moon sits. There will be a problem, of course, and where it's as per house wise and sign wise, both. Regarding those areas of life, there would be a problem in body part, problem with the native. First example here. Here moon is in 10th house and Lord of 12th house, of course, and Jupiter is aspecting moon and moon is sitting with Saturn in 10th house. So person has in 10th house shows knees, 12th house shows feet. That we all know. Person has severe problem in knees to feet. One or other problem always is there. Person is unable to walk even sometime. And problem is like not just normal problem. The person has to wear the tight socks in the legs till knees, from feet to knees, which is very problematic. Well, I mean, it's a really serious problem. And this is the second example. Sorry if you all guys are listening the noise behind me. I'm, sorry for that.
No, we're
Well,
not getting any noise.
oh,
Go
that's
ahead.
good. That's
Your
good.
mic.
Yeah. Moon is in fourth house here with Gulika and Mandi. If you don't know Gulika and Mandi, then just wait and watch in class, you will learn it. Lord of 10th house. Native has sudden accident and hurt on knees, and native has to suffer pain in the knees lifelong due to some ligament joint pain or something, in accident, she got something, ligament problem. Jupiter is aspecting moon as well. Person is overweight. Due to that, many health issues she has always. So this is how we can see how moon is affecting. Here moon is in fifth house. This is D60 chart. Lord of 12th house sitting in fifth house with sun. So person has two problems. I mean, stomach problem, of course, is there. Plus acidity is also there. Person likes to eat spicy food, but he can't eat. Native has always stomach problem, one or another problem, so mostly digestive problem. But it's like he can't eat whatever he wants or whenever he wants to eat. No food at night. I mean, no dinner at all. If he will eat dinner, then he can't eat lunch like that. So this is really very severe, we can say. This is another example. Example number 4. Here moon is in 10th house. Lord of second house. Mandi and Mars are there. So native's voice is like horrible voice and no one likes to listen the native's voice. Plus, she has always problem in throat. One or another problem always she has. She is always on medicine like throat medicine, something. So this is the thing. This is for fifth example. Here moon is in 11th house, aspecting fifth house and also lord of fifth house. So person has acidity problem and stomach problem. Acidity is like that much severe. So sometimes she can't eat like full 5 days. And after that still acidity is there. If she is eating, then also acidity. Not eating, then also acidity. She is running on acidity pills from age of 20, most probably age of 20, and because of that she lose her weight like 10 to 15 kgs. So we can say, of course, this is also severe. So this was little short and sweet ppt which I made under the guidance of sir. So thank you very much. If anyone has any question, it's very simple. I don't think any question is there. Ji Aditya ji.
Aditya, you can post in the chat box like last time if you have any questions or anybody has any questions. It's a very, very simple technique, and there is a lot of astrological base on it. And I'm very happy with your presentation, actually, Khyati.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And okay, we have one question. Yeah, don't worry, I received the messages, Ruchi Ahuja. You can send your messages here. So, no, Vivek, why don't you test it? Vivek has asked a very simple question, but it's a very important question. If moon is in own house, the same thing will happen or not. You have SRS software. I want you to test it. Okay. I want everybody to become researchers. Without that, you can't. There is only one book that is from Kerala, 18th century book by Puttumaddi family. Jataka Desh Marg. It is such a book you can't ignore, and unfortunately, everybody has ignored. Sagar Publication has published it long back. I think S.S. Sarin translated it in English. Okay. It is a book which unfortunately I have not read completely. It is the only book which says, and I was so happy, Saturn, normally they say Saturn aspecting its own sign will give good results. That is the only book which says no. So thousands of years of astrological knowledge on one side, and for somebody to write with authority that Saturn aspecting its own house. No. I want you all to do further research. No, Ruchi, right now, don't bring last. I remember you asking me aspects you were not knowing. So don't bring it right now. Let's understand the basic fundamental. Always remember, any new technique, you start with the base and take it step one, step two, step three, step four. Here is the most astonishing thing that you all will discover. Write this down. Planet in own house, everybody says good. You might discover it's not necessary. Jupiter in own house, in fifth house, own sign in fifth house. Of course, some would say Karako Bhavanash. Okay, that also is a controversial principle when you go in a very advanced level. Planet aspecting. What does a debilitated planet do? It aspects its exaltation sign. Correct, everybody? So ideally it should give good result, but it is giving result of debilitation. Let's not forget that. Next, planet aspecting, step 3 or step 2. Planet aspecting its own house need not give good result. Especially when the sign which it is aspecting is 6, 8, 12 and 3. Are you getting it, everybody? There is a very rare book called Jataka Manjusha. To understand all this, it's a very huge book. Such a huge book. That man I wanted to interview. He refused. His age was 85. He said, no, I don't want. That book is a commentary of a book called Jataka Naraniyam, which is not available. Only the top scholars in Andhra Pradesh, I have found, are mad about it. Absolutely, you have to be very top. This rare book. In my time, it used to be sold as a hardbound book. I used to have. Now my library, God knows where it is. That book, the king or something, one of my friends, his great grandfather was involved in it, or great great grandfather wrote it, something like that. I begged him to write a commentary on it. Okay. I begged him to write a commentary on it, and his eyesight was a problem. And whenever he came back into astrology, his eyesight was a huge problem, I think, huge problem. Whenever he came back into astrology, again his eyesight deteriorated because he had to read the thing. So that book is a very rare book, but the commentary of it you can get Jataka Manjusha. What legend I heard was the Hyderabad king made the author sit on the tarazu, what we call the Libra scale, sit on one side and gold on another side for that book. We, I made Mohan Srinivasan make some videos on it. Amit Kamdar would remember Mohan Srinivasan. Just type in YouTube Jataka Naraniyam. Maybe it is the same title. I think 2016 or 17 we made 4 or 5 videos on it. But it's very advanced. But If you understand that book, you don't need to understand any other book. Like they say, if you understand Laghu Parashri, 40 shlokas, you don't need to understand astrology. It is considered the saransh of astrology, the essence of astrology, the Gita of astrology. Any which ways, try testing it in your charts. Many of you are young, listening to a lecture and not giving feedback. Don't bother to give me questions. Bother to give me feedback on people who are 70 plus years age. Are you all understanding? Everybody. Varamira gives a clue. Moon in third house, the person will suffer from tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, usually it is chest, lungs, but it can also be of stomach or some other. This is what I read somewhere. So from that shloka, I got the clue. Are you all understanding? I have observed this so many times. Moon in 12th house. Okay. So very interesting chart I have. Moon in 12th house. The person is young, was 45, 50. Okay. The issue in marriage was pressing the husband's leg because he had a huge leg problem from childhood. So initial years, the wife used to press the leg. He used to be in pain, extreme pain. After that, she stopped pressing the leg. After 7 years, she's stopping. And that became the issue in marriage. And the worst part is, the more she stopped, she also got leg pain. And then the husband used to press the wife's leg. But the wife still refused to press the husband's leg. Are you all understanding? Why? Because Aditya is giving a feedback. Saturn own house gave troubles to the native. Why? Okay, Lippy has posted here Jatak Narayana videos. You all can check it out. Okay. If 6, 7 videos or 5, 6 videos are there in the series. Any which ways. Okay. So Chandra in Karma Vipak, one version I read, I'm trying to refine the version. Speaking of Karma Vipak, okay, that is a dialogue between Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, where the past life of each nakshatra pada is given and the remedy for it. Are you all understanding? So we translated that book in Saptarishi's astrology. Mr. Ajay DN translated that book way back 2008, 2009, and I used to publish it in the magazine. For 9 nakshatras we finished, and he did a fantastic job. Then I forced few of my students to work further on it. I gave them clues. One of them published a book on it. Okay. And whatever. I don't want to talk about him. Okay. So you all cannot ignore Chandra. Why? In Karma Vipak Samhita, okay, Chandra, and also my mentor told me, Chandra is the cause of past life birth. And you catch the clue in Puranas at the end of life where the manas, the mind is, while dying, that becomes a desire. Suppose a man is dying and his mind is on the child. The child is in Europe or he's here and he wants to see the child. Are you getting it? So that becomes the reason for his, like an unfulfilled desire. Moksha. Why they say be in the habit of Nama Japa so that when you are dying, from your mouth, the Lord's name comes because it becomes muscle memory. Are you all understanding? So that moksha happens. Anyway, I don't think so. You all are more focused on this for now. Okay. So two messages are coming. Vivek has given. Moon in fifth house, problem with pregnancy and uh, you have to combine sign and house. That is very important. This is, I'll change the chart. It's a very beautiful example. You have to combine two, three things with Chandra. Where is Chandra in this horoscope? It is in the Lagna. So, brain, face, appearance, which is first house. Today we learnt it in Ultra Beginners. What is the meaning of first house? Which is the sign? Sagittarius. The problem with this lady is the thighs. The thighs are bloated because of a medical condition. Doctor India. Some, not a DNA, what is it called? I'm forgetting. A medical condition. Okay. Hormonal imbalance or something like that. Now, so problem is the first house and the sign. Where the sign lord is going in the fifth house. The clue we are getting is Ketu. Another clue we are getting is aspect of Saturn. So this Chandra technique becomes more problematic because of Ketu, Saturn, and Mars influence. If you see Mars from the second house, are you getting it, everybody? And the problem is eighth house. If I have to summarize the life of this native, major portion of this person's life went Sagittarius Chandra in the Lagna, dispositor in the fifth house with Ketu, aspected by Saturn, Mars, correct everybody, and Ketu's influence. Major portion of this person's life went in saying, I don't want a kid, much before the person's marriage. Who's going to take care of the kid? Who's going to wash the potty of the kid? Who's going to take the kid to the toilet, etc. Then the major portion went after 3, 4 years or 4 years of marriage or something. Major portion went in wanting a kid. And the kid was born deformed. Not born, detected deformed, and pregnancy was terminated. Then for 4.5, 5 years, tried IVF twice, thrice, no kid. Getting it now? Understanding the worry? Chandra's dispositor, Chandra has given a problem with the face. Very beautiful face, but nobody wants to marry her. Are you understanding now? House and sign, how we are combining everybody. The problem was that nobody proposed to her. Nobody proposed to her in college. Nobody proposed to her in her area of living. Extremely beautiful. Fair. Extremely beautiful. Nobody proposed to her. Nobody wanted to marry. And married, I think, at the age of 32 or something, or 33. Late marriage as per Indian standards. Then the problem, you check this Chandra in Navmanj. It is in Gemini sign. Correct? Gemini is lungs. Correct? So the problem is in that. Then it is in eighth house. Eighth house is sustenance of marriage, sex. There is no sex in the marriage. Sex has stopped since years. Just with one planet. Are you understanding the importance of this technique? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Nikita says somebody has moon in the eighth house of Sagittarius, issue with private parts, and house lord in seventh house has issue with uterus. It is a female chart, she is telling. Yes, Sagittarius, Ambish. Sagittarius is thighs. Chetan, moon in 12th, physically or mentally away from mother. No, that is another thing. Moon in 12th means Chetan has some deep connection with mother from previous birth. How is that connection? Is the horoscope that will reveal. Vikas Suri. Sorry, sir, joined late. No problem. Chandra in 8th house in Pisces, first year, delicate principle of leukemia. Without Mars, I cannot comment on leukemia, Sitaji. Not able to walk until second year, blood cancer. No, I wanted to see Mars, Sitaji. So, Chandra is in 8th house. 8th house is chronic disease, correct? It is in Pisces. You combine house and sign, leg. So, was not able to walk. Are you understanding how easy it is? Everybody, for 1 minute, just want everybody's feedback. Why people are quiet, cameras are off. Cameras are off means you'll have to say bye bye to me and I will have to say bye bye to you. Don't spoil your Jupiter. Don't be stupid to spoil your Jupiter by disrespecting the science and the teacher. And then no remedy happens in life. Are you all understanding, everybody? Let's have, thank you so much, Khyati.
Thank
Who
you.
has raised hand? Somebody has raised hand. Sushant. Yes, Sushant.
So, my mother has moon in 12th house in Pisces, and she has a chronic spine problem. So, does it mean that way?
Chronic, what?
So, chronic spinal cord problem. She is
Ah,
not able to.
yeah. So, what is the Lagna?
So, Aries.
Aries. So, Moon in Pisces in the 12th house is aspecting 6th house of back issue.
Right, sir.
That is one. Second, where is Saturn?
So, Saturn is retrograde in 8th house.
Bad one. I'll
Okay.
just wait. I'll just send you all a screenshot. 1 second.
So, I was not able to write on chat. I don't know why it is disabled. That's why I had to raise my
No,
hand.
no,
So,
chat is enabled. I get all the messages from people.
I'm not able to do. Okay.
No, no. I get. See this now.
So only direct messages to you are possible, not for everybody.
Sorry, come again, Daniela.
Only direct messages to you are possible, not everybody.
Yes, I have enabled only hosts and co-hosts because what happens, okay, some people start a parallel commentary while the lecture is going on. So cricket commentary starts. So now this you all can see the screenshot that I have sent for back issue. Okay, this is for back pain. Saturn compulsory, it says afflicted Ketu, especially 8th and 12th house. So why medical astrology, at least the basics everybody should learn, is I often hear this, oh, I showed my horoscope to so and so astrologer, such a great astrologer, but he could never catch absolutely topmost astrologer of India, very old. Okay. So, so we have to be careful, little bit getting a slight overall picture of how to see horoscope, you all should cultivate. Understanding everybody? Anup Arora says, I know a woman with Aries Lagna, moon in the fourth house, and she has lumps in the breast and it was diagnosed early and treated. That is God's grace. Are you getting it? Some of us, like I have moon in the third house in Leo. So I know heart, stomach, and lungs are the issue. But have I used astrology for my advantage? No, I still keep on smoking. I know my cholesterol is high. I don't even bother to take medicine about it. Are you all understanding? You need to, for you and your near and dear ones, don't scare them, but at the same time, when you say, suppose Vasundhara Singh says to a best or a known person, her best friend brings and says, you got to take care of your kidney. Are you getting it? So then he or she will listen because Vasundhara ji has 10 times in the past made correct predictions about the body part. Are you all understanding, everybody? Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Sometimes in a hurry, we make mistakes. And when I see charts, I like to spend time. But then so many classes, so many this you don't get. I'll give you a small example. Okay. This horoscope I saw day before. I just told the person, first thing I said, be careful of kidney. Please pay extra attention to kidney. Take barley water, pearl barley water you get, boil it, take it. Okay. 10-day regime. I said this in a hurry because I am seeing the chart of the person. You know what her this thing? No, she's young, 50. Her first reaction was my mother died of kidney cancer or kidney failure. So I saw the kidney. Are you all understanding, everybody? So it is not relevant sometimes. You have to go far deeper, deeper, deeper. But if somebody in the family or some immediate relative, okay, gets a problem like a paralysis or say kidney cancer or kidney failure, okay. So then I recently posted in the Sunil John content ID, Shukra Ketu conjunctions or 6 8 2 12 will give kidney problems. But there will be other combinations also. Are you all understanding? Nobody is going to write an essay for you. And if you are one of those eternal critic, judgmental type who wants to prove others down, the first thing you will do is you'll find a negative chart where you have some other combination for kidney disease. And he'll say, sir, this technique, Shukra Ketu 6 8 or 2 12 or conjunct is not working in this horoscope. Are you getting what people are doing on social media? Am I making sense? It is your own limited mind, biased mind, or let me be crude and say stupid mind of criticism that will make you an idiot astrologer. Astrologers have this habit. After 3 years or 5 years, I've seen they start criticizing things. And as I taught today in the morning, don't see techniques in isolation. The other 8 planets have not gone to Switzerland and watching Dilwale Dulhania. Are you getting it? Rishi will always write in isolation. He, if you are a writer, for example, Sun Ketu, in trine, in conjunction, is one of the sutras for heart disease. One of the sutras. But the Rishi will not write that one of the sutras. That is common sense, astro common sense. And you spoil your way of thinking by being on social media because all those people who are replying are frustrated individuals who want to bring other people's down and they have not read classical books. Are you understanding? I'm giving you such an important aspect of learning. Sure. We have our next speaker. It is. Thank you so much, Khyati. There has still been more messages. Leo ascendant, moon in 8th house. Natives, mother bedridden 10 years. I want to know Chetan Nayak. See, these are all harmful way of looking at. It is like looking at only the first page of a blood test report instead of the 64 pages. And that is what happened to me in my life. I was going for a surgery, okay, and the doctor only saw half the report. Okay. By God's grace, I reminded him about it. Where is Ketu and Mars? We're talking about mother, Chetan. So we need to know for Leo ascendant where is Ketu and Mars. Any which ways, I think our questions are enough. We have covered. Vivek Saraf says, I know a person, we're talking about the backbone issues. So he says Saturn in 8th house of Aquarius. Very important. Saturn in 8th house in own sign. She has spinal cord problem for more than 8 years. She is only 22 years old or something like that. Are you getting now? Didn't I say planet in own sign? 6, 8, 12. Be extra cautious. If planet is getting strong, yes, it's in own sign. It is getting strong to do good or to do bad. अच्छा करने के लिए या खराब करने के लिए? Are you getting it? It is like you going and having a fight with a normal local gangster. So his strength is this much. Then you going and having a fight with Jackie Chan, whose strength is more higher, more capable to give you damage. Are you understanding how we are going to use and understand planets? Chalo, let's start our next speaker. Ruchi Ahuja says Moon in 7th house. Dinesh, are you there? Okay. Moon in 7th house, Capricorn. Native have PCOS before marriage and after childbirth, hormonal imbalance. 7th house is the groin region. Moon is in the 7th house. So are you understanding how these techniques people are using? Okay, our next speaker is Dinesh. We can't see you, Dinesh. Kindly unmute yourself. Okay, wait, let me stop the recording and restart.